And we're starting. Alright. Yes, that took a little bit longer than we thought. We were expecting that kind of to just immediately jump up. I don't have anything pulled up. Mystic going to be banning first, as Swift Uprising are the attacking team. I believe they chose to be the attackers first during this matchup. I actually didn't get a spectator view of the bans, so a lot of this stuff I'm just kind of spitballing because I don't know. But we do see a Jackal ban, kind of common, I would say, on Coastline, as this is Jackal's map, of course. But not only that, it is a big map, and being able to quickly clear things using your face does make it much easier. A little bit of chat banter going on. I need to pull something up. So, Team Mystic banned Hibana. I'm assuming for walls if they play in. So, Hibana, actually, I would say a slightly weird ban. Yes, a hard breacher, of course, but not as much utility usage to opening up, because most hatches aren't really required for sights. Valkyrie, really strong on this map, just again because of the roam potential. If they do catch somebody off, you can use that roam advantage to have somebody swing right out, catch somebody out. And then a Mira band. Mira's viable on multiple sites. Hard to play, really good if you master. Looks like they just don't want to deal with it overall. And we're going to be playing this on the new Void Edge server, which is, I would say, a little weird, as we do have a lot of changes and not really much time to adjust to it.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Than normal, and of course the new interface, which looks, might I say, fantastic. Just a lot of information, and it just looks amazing, you know. And so many things were overhauled, and it's really just nice. A few things feel lovely, but talk for another time. We do have a lot of shotguns on the defender side, as well as impacts. We do see the Bailiff creating a lot of holes at the moment, and we do see some reinforcements downstairs. Looks like we will be seeing a downstairs hold, potentially to shut down the site later in the round. As we do know, the pull table and the default plant are both nitro sellable, and a lot of people like to go for it. Looks like they're going to be using a lot of utility just really early on. So this will be kind of cool to see. Attackers quickly approaching the building. It looks like they just immediately want control here. We do see some drones going off. There is a Mozzie drone already on the field. Looks like somebody did get hacked. And we actually did see a crash from Nasty here. Right after the timer, so that will not be a rehost. This match round will be played out, I believe. But Suck for 20 already getting some of the suck, as he does eliminate Barry off the start. That is the one went down, and that is a lot of room clear, or excuse me, flank hold shut down. And now it also forces the attackers to kind of take their time with what resources they do have left. Of course, a lot of roamers downstairs, not much sight hold. And Trev with Buck actually able to just walk right on in. He's going to take out Hendrix, and Jet Hunter to follow it up on the Twitch to take out Legion. And this round went from being a little equal on both sides to just absolutely being one-sided. Trev is able to drone it, and Saba actually gets taken down from Mattias, as he is playing above through the drone hole, but Jet Hunter finds another kill, taking out the Jaeger. Smoke, unsure of what to do here. He is in a 1 versus 3, and it looks like he's just going to fall back the site. The attackers are getting prepared to push the site, and the barbed wire hit. It's going to alert him. He still has 3 smoke grenades. He does find the Twitch, but SMG-11 not going to be enough. He's going to shoot a smoke grenade, and it is going to burn out the Twitch's HP. He's going to throw another one further, and it's going to not quite hit Twitch in the ACOG. Going to be able to see through that smoke. And, of course, post-nerf Mira. Or Twitch, excuse me. Even with a little bit of a recoil adjustment, Jet Hunter still able to control it. That'll be Swift Uprising to take round 1. Of course, we did see a crash from Nasty there. It's not something you want to see every round. But it looks like they will be recovering. Nasty going to be picking up the Maestro again. Not something, again, if he does crash, not good, because that is just so much information and denial of the site that they just lost. And I don't even believe he placed down his Maestros either. Which means not giving any information to the team, not going to be able to do anything with that.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
But they will quickly be setting up. It looks like they will be doing some of the same pulls below. They will be preparing to go downstairs. They actually are running the same exact loadout on defense. Meaning it should be pretty textbook for Swift to win this round with no adjustment here. Saba bringing in the Ash this time, bringing the R4C as well. Quite different to see. After the ADS change did make the G36C a little bit more viable than the R4C in the eyes of a lot of people, including Saba. Running the G36C in a lot of competitive matches, actually. It looks like he's going with Old Beauty. This attacking line does start. We do actually have an early air jab immediately shot out, not looking to get run out on. And this drone is going to get a little bit of information. They're going to know where the Jaeger is. They do not know that there's a second one, though. And now it's up to the attackers to find a way to work around them. Trying to get some free fires out.
Attackers have located a bomb.
It looks like they will be trying. Oh, Smoke's gonna get found out by Saba immediately, and that's actually a pick. This could be a straight site push. Jaeger's gonna take one out, but it's not gonna be enough. They've actually already taken the site. They're gonna plant on the very corner here, which might actually stop the Nitro. Trev to find a second one. And this is a great site rush from Swift. Again, textbook to them. They saw it the first round, and Team Mystic did not find any way to change how they were doing. Trev to find a second kill, and he's actually going to be able to back up. Not going to hear the one on Cool Vibes because of the HP drain. Saba going to refrag him, and it's down to Hendrix. He sees the head, but it's not going to do anything. That'll be Swift for the rush to actually win them a second round. That was a great early on pick to be able to repel. And then after taking that repel, they knew that most people were downstairs and they were able to just rush. And it was a failed retake attempt from Team Mystic. And it looks like they don't want to try their hand at this again. They will be going to Kitchen, trying to mix things up, maybe try and catch Swift off guard, even though typically that is what teams do after 2 losses in a row. They will be 6ing to a mute over the Mozzie. Typically, you like to see those go hand in hand, but it looks like they will just be taking one over the other.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
They will be keeping a Maestro. Again, Maestro, very strong informational off. Echo is on the table, although they are not running him at all. A little weird to see released. But it looks like they are also going to run in Ella. Maybe to play her shield somewhere. Because they already do have a shield on Smoke, and actually they will be playing towards this lobby area. They're going to place a shield down with a rotate hole. This will be a little
10 seconds to go.
See. But, of course, Mystic has planned for this. They know exactly what they're doing here. Their setups are planned and organized.
Attackers are heading out to
and they will actually be placing vertical control as well, getting a shield as well as reinforcements here. I was right. They did bring the second shield upstairs to play against it. And it looks like they may be going a little bit aggro here. But they actually decide to back up, start trying to take a little bit of information. It looks like they will actually also go for vertical control. They have 2 players lying on the balcony at the moment as Jed is sitting outside of Hookah, droning around at the moment. Not seeing anybody around. But they do see barbed wire and a reinforcement, letting them know that there is vertical control available to take. Barry sitting on the window. He does know that there's a rotate hold there. It looks like the Jaeger trying to play around this. Doesn't want to get caught out. Barry has the sight on the doorway, though. If Jaeger just peeks a little too aggressive, he will get shut out here. And it looks like he knows Barry's going to see him. He's going to spray through the wall. It's not going to do anything, but he actually does down the Jaeger. Ark's doing a lot of damage there. Ella, unsure of what to do. He knows he's getting pushed from all different angles. Drone does go out, and we will see the Twitch drone, I believe, trying to tase. We do see an ADS burn. The flash does go off, and it fully blinds the Ella, even though it was behind him. A little weird to see, and the shield also does get taken down from the ADS. Of course, Jaeger's still on the floor here, and Jet going to shoot him dead.
Second floor.
Lining up, though, Trev, that'll be him taken down. It's a 4v4, and this Ella's in such a pinch position. Unable to do anything, but Maestro gonna be walking up the stairs to give support, but Saba gonna be just a little quicker, taking out the Ella, and now the final minute remains. It's a 4 versus 3, and Nasty is offside at the moment with Maestros available still, and it looks like he's gonna sit in this blue bar position. He knows he has the Maestros. Will be looking around at the moment.
Charge is active.
And we'll see the plant start to fall together. Might be a service, might be a kitchen window. Looks like Swift is deciding on the go. Saba just pre-firing everything at the moment. He doesn't know where to go in. 30 seconds remain. They still have time to do anything they want at the moment, but of course, without a Maestro, it might not be possible. He does see him through the wall there, through the floor. He's not going to actually catch him off, though. Smoke just sitting in service. Smoke can shut down one of the access points with Mute on the other one. He sees them,
located a bomb.
but they're not going to do anything. They hit them.
10 seconds remaining.
They're going off. Maestro's actually going to come behind. He's going to kill Saba, but it won't be another one. And Smoke's actually going to be shooting everything, but Swift coming out with a flurry of refrags all in a row, and now great catch-off. Barry's actually going to be the one to find 2. What a crazy round at the end there. It started off with great plays from Swift, and then a really great play by the Ella, just wasting so much time. And then right after that, just a flurry, just straight chaos between the two teams. But Swift being able to do a little bit more with what they were given. Looks like we will see another kitchen attempt, another player running the Legion over Jabin, who ran it the first time around, and we will see a 6 switch from an Ella to an Alibi. A little weird on their part. Alibi, not necessarily the most viable
protect your bombs
character,
from being defused by attackers.
especially in higher levels when people know how to get around the Alibi, but we'll see how they play it. Of course, I believe Ella is definitely approachable, at least, because her gun is strong, as well as being able to use her Grismet mines, which basically take all control away from players. But they need to change things up, and I think they've realized this, and that's why they are going for such a crazy change. They just want to catch the attackers off, and they need a way to do it.
10 seconds to go.
This attack phase quickly approaching. They are going to need to finish setting up. Of course, no mute jammers this time around
Attackers
either,
are moving out to locate a bomb and
making
defuse
this just a little bit harder to shut down any information.
Swapping mag.
Always room for more.
Stop worrying about grenades now.
Attackers, looks like quick control going to be taken. Trev immediately getting onto this balcony, immediately going to his drone. I believe they've realized just how open this map is for them to just right for the pickings, take all of this map control and immediately pinch these players. It's up to Team Mystic to see how long they can hold before the information is gone. A lot of droning. We will see Barry hop right back on the window that he did catch the Jaeger on last time. See if he gets caught off again. He is peeking in the same exact spot he got caught at last time. He knows there might be a lot of droning coming in, so he does see the drone, but it is going to go directly past him. And drone does drone him out. He's looking for the Nomad on the window. Saba does take a lot of damage, but it looks like her charge won't go off, as well as Barry getting shut down on the window. A round that had just gone for Swift played exactly the same way, except roles reversed. Eister sitting on the stairs at the moment.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Waiting for any information. Of course, the drone, he knows to back out of there, and he will get to back out, but it looks like this 90 hallway push is going to net them a lot of control. Trev's going to force this alibi to move around. No idea where she is. And Twitch is going to swing right into her. He's going to down the Twitch. Buck's going to swing, but oh, just a little bit of readjustment needed there. Not going to happen. Trev's going to shut down the alibi with a minute remaining.
Attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
But Legion, little slide Legion, is going to take the diffuser away. And with under a minute, that's not what we're looking to see as Swift at the moment. Looks like Saba's droning. He needs to get this diffuser under control so they can push the site. They have 30 seconds left. Nasty on such low HP, one bullet from anything will remove him from the game. And it looks like this might just be a rush plant. We're coming down, it's 15 seconds. Twitch with the diffuser. Yoshi's gonna need to run in, and there's still a smoke on the board.
10 seconds left.
Looks like Legion's gonna be able to give the call out. Saba does go down, and the smoke grenade going to find Saba. And it's down to Jet. And he's just not able to pull it off. The smoke coming in handy at last second. Utility not burned. And just like that, a smoke can absolutely shut down a site. And that'll be TM to find their first round as we have reached round 5. Of course, this can keep going, and this could end up being a 3-3 half. This map is fairly attacker-sided, to say the least. Defenders, it is very hard for them to get the movement they want, especially without a Valkyrie. Although Jackal is banned, they could try and play a little bit more flank-heavy just to make sure that they're not caught off. But we do see a Lion pick. All right. This will be
attackers need to locate and
defuse
as many bombs as they can.
Lion is a great pick on Coastline because being able to shut down an attacker or a defender from moving it's such a great ability. Even after the nerf, that 2 seconds can absolutely destroy somebody, although the defenders do have a Vigil, and for those who don't know, when Vigil's ability is active, the Lion will not ping him during its scan time.
You can stop worrying about grenades now.
10 seconds to go.
Move closer to the attacks. It looks like having a little bit of trouble opening up the hatch there. Finally gets it. And we will see the same holes that we saw before below. Looks like Mozzie will be playing down here. Last time it didn't work out so well, so it will be interesting to see how they adjust to make sure Swift don't get the same control that they were getting last time. Still no idea there's a Lion in this match right now. A lot of droning going on, seeing if they can catch any defenders on a rotate. Do we have information that there's a Maze? They're not willing to tempt it. Lion's gonna walk right up. They may just try and immediately go for this plan again. They did it last time from the aquarium side, and now they're starting to prepare and get ready on this balcony. They are gaining control below.
A bomb has been located.
Mozzie will go out, and that will allow the drones to keep on going. And they get the information, and they're just gonna fly into sight. We're gonna see Thatcher go for a plant here. Looks like Nasty aware of it. He's actually gonna find the diffuser down. That'll be a second one for Hendrix as well. only taking a little bit of damage in return. And we will see another line scan. Just the rush plant. They didn't take their time to drone, and they were punished for it. This isn't completely in Team Mystic's favor. They have the bomb as well as a 2-round advantage. But Saba, trying to close the gap a little bit, is able to take out Mozzie. And how unable to use the drones that they have been given. And actually, Barry's going to even the game out. Being able to refrag on Trebs down. And that makes the game even. And Saba to find smoke. That is their late game play. Down. This round that was completely one-sided has now become very even. Of course, and it's a 3 versus 1. Javen to find 1. Barry gets taken out. Of course, the diffuser is still down at the moment. They have to figure out what is going to happen. They do hear the drones at the moment. Of course, he is invisible to them at the moment. For now, anyways. 30 seconds remain. Except the drone is just waiting. One player on the roof at the moment, trying to scare the Vigil into flinching. Saba gonna get back on the drone. Of course, Vigil with his ability is going to make him invisible. And Saba's gonna swing right in, but that'll be Saba shut down.
10 seconds left.
Trev unable to hear him. He's gonna punch a hole in the wall. Vigil expecting it. He's gonna win the 1 versus 3 Mystic to find their second round. Oh, what a clutch. Swift Uprising making mistake after mistake. Giving him the 1v1s he deserves. And that'll be Mystic closing this gap. Did see it start off 3-0, and now they're able to come back with 2 of their own. They will have to go to the blue bar, though, which will be a very big test of their skill here. Blue bar seen as one of the worst halves of the Fender side, other than Penthouse, of course, being seen as the worst. But typically not a site that people want to defend. Most times when you do look at a blue bar defense, it's kind of a last choice. They have to go there. Or you're crazy like TSM and decide
Attackers
to pick
need to
it
locate
first.
and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Again, really weird pick on the alibi here. Bringing a little bit of utility to the team, but other than that,
The location of a bomb.
you know, her alibis aren't doing a crazy amount. Especially when you can bring another operator who serves the same utility choice, but also brings more to the team. Of course, Ella has the same shield with same reinforcements, has an SMG that is very strong at close and medium ranges, as well as having an extra ability of giving people prismatic lines compared to the alibi only throwing out these holograms, which of course to a better player is not going to fall for those kinds of tricks. Of course, it happens to everybody once in a while, but
objective is to defuse a
not
bomb.
always. Do see the attackers somewhat approaching the building. Probably going to be droning, as that is how they've done it the past few rounds in a row. They have been hard droning everything. And the shield, even going down to a weird position. It's just going to be placed in this theater area. Not really bringing much utility to the team. We do have a lot of a roam. It looks like Team Mystic is really heavy on the roams. Maybe that is just how this map is played, but she's going to hear the drop. Buck's going to go right through. He sees him. He's not going to be able to walk up. He's going to have to vault over the shield. And the Buck just went right past. He has no idea there's somebody behind him. Ash is outside droning, and he's going to be looking. Ash is actually going to know, though, from the flank drone, he's going to... How am I going to find one? Trev, of course, to find that refrag, though. Great flank drone from Saba there, just expecting somebody to be behind him. A little bit of a blunder on Trev's part, but it is still an even game. It can go either way. Do have drones still going off, and of course, Trev, with his ability, able to take these vertical fights and take sight lines. He knows there's at least one more player above, and it looks like he wants to start getting control. I believe that one player did just jump down, though. Yep, and that means all of the top floor is clear. It's up to the attackers to figure that out, though. And we actually will see an ADS burn a grenade, which could have been used later in the round, or maybe for a post plant. They're looking around. They may start realizing it's clear. They're gonna start, yeah. They're gonna start face checking things, and they're gonna realize it's fine. There's nobody up here. Now with a minute left, so much time wasted on trying to clear out these roamers. They've got to start figuring out how this take is going to work. A lot of droning here as we come down to the final 30 seconds, and still no pushes from the attackers. Still droning around and wasting time. One smoke has gone off, and he's got two more to completely block off the mudroom. There just may not be enough time. We do see Jet actually take one of his own, though. He doesn't know where the smoke is, and Jet's going to run out of ammo, actually, and the smoke's going to peek right into him. He's going to pull out the pistol. He's going to start spraying, but Trev going to find one, and the diffuser's going to start going down. Trev does go down as well, though. And the planter's still going off. It's a 2 versus 2, and it's a post plant. Water trying to make it out. He actually will make it out. Not taking any damage, and the Jaeger does know where he is, not able to find any information. He's going to try and pre-fire him, and he's actually going to tag him up a little bit. He does make it outside, though, and with 27 seconds, something's going to have to give. Nomad's sitting outside right now. He's going to give himself away. Getting pinged by the alibis. Funny enough, we were just talking about. And that'll be Jaeger to find one, and it's a 1 versus 2, but there's almost no time. He's got to have to plant the bomb, and that'll be the defuse. Going to go off, sub for 20, getting a 4K. What is that? And they'll win with 3 seconds left in that round. What a crazy round. Swift Uprising waiting last second, just not being able to take any kind of control. Nevertheless, it was a good push, and being able to shut down that smoke absolutely made it perfect for that plant to go down, and it made it way too close for comfort there. We do have a switch side, though, and we have it 3-3 now. A map that was looking very grim at the start has now suddenly become equal. Which, if you look at it from a statistics standpoint, if this map is attacker-sided, does this mean Mystic gets this win? Because if 4-2, it doesn't matter how attacker-sided it is. You know, if it's a 4-2 half, that would technically mean Mystic gets 7 points.
Protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
We'll see how this works out. And it looks like the hookah billiards will be the first sight to be shown, and a lot of floor being opened immediately. They do not want people to plant in those default positions. A lot of breaching charges on Team Mystic side. 6 to be precise. Not something that you see all the time, just because breaching charges are kind of a nuanced thing. Especially with the fact that they're not taking vertical control. You know, breaching charges almost have no use other than windows.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
We'll see some of the default rotation holes popping open, and they will be taking a little bit of time to do it all. But we do have the Maestros. Hey, we didn't have a Maestro disconnect on the first round of the side. That's good to see. It looks like the attackers wanting to take it just a little bit slower than Swift did. They will be full droning, not having anybody peeking behind the drones at the moment, though. And there's a lot of Mozzie drones, actually. He knows where the drone rotations go through. Looks like they're gonna have to face check a few
Attackers
things.
drop the diffuser.
Trev to actually find one off the bat. A little weird. He's actually going to find the second one outside. What is this crazy strat here from Trev? And only takes half of his health. May not know if it's the diffuser or not, but still, what a crazy run out, especially from the second floor. He knows he might be pinched in here because of the one-way entrance. Still not deciding to make a rotate or do anything, and you actually will hear somebody placing a breach charge.
Activating drone.
Zafia wants to drone. They need to find out where this Mozzie is. They actually have no idea if he's moved or not from his current position. Explosions and gunfights all around him. He is just holding. Here's somebody outside and actually suck for 20. Gonna go down to Barry with the vertical sight lines. Barry not gonna be able to finish the kill. Is he gonna? He's gonna get greedy. He's gonna shoot that smoke canister, and that'll be a very greedy kill onto suck for 20. Looks like the final two attackers is going to have to make a move here. IQ with the diffuser, and of course, Mozzie still playing in the same position. He's actually going to find one, but Sabla does not want him to win. He's going to take out Hendrix, and it's the IQ alone in a 1 versus 4. Make it a 1 versus 3 now. He's already picked up one. Vertical sight lines, though. He doesn't know where he's getting shot from. He's got 40 seconds remaining. He's just going to take a second and reload. Thinking about how to approach this. Notice there's still vertical holes above him. He doesn't really know where to go. And of course, with such low remaining time, he has to win aim duels. Like, he is going to be backing out. He might just try and go for the door. And he steps in a goo mine. Oh, the verbal information was given. He's going to jump outside, and he's got less than 10 seconds. He's going to try and run. He's going to open up the door, but there's going to be a smoke grenade. He's going to what? What is that pre-fire?
Operators, you have run out of time.
The what? There has to be a drone. What a beautiful shot. Doesn't even win it, but I'm still impressed with Chapin. And it looks like Swift Uprising actually going to be doing just a little bit better than Mystic so far. Starting off the defense with a win. It's up to TM to try and make it back. Remember, this still could go either way, but it was looking stronger for TM as they did have the advantage being the attackers on the second half and having a 3-3 half. Looks like the momentum didn't transfer between, though, and it was a really one-sided round there. Maybe Swift just had the strat set up, or maybe Mystic just dropped the ball. So I guess we'll see how it comes to fruition here, as the kitchen bomb site has been selected as the second one to be played during this matchup.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Looks like a lot of late round preparation, actually. Reinforcements still going off, and Barry has yet to place a shield as well. We do have a Pulse and a Mozzie, so this will definitely be a good matchup here. We have seen a lot of Swift Uprising's Pulse this season, and they've been making great work of it. A few doubles and triples throughout their games this season. We'll see what Mystic's plan is on trying to not get nitrocelled. A lot of verbal information just going to be going off from shooting open windows. Shooting your gun in general gives off a lot of sound cues, but of course one player just sitting on a camera able to hear a lot more than the attackers may think. Like a little bit of early gunfights here. Saba just pre-firing a lot. They are stuck in theater. They don't have a rotate hole out. And now they can't go out any other way than the front. Mozzie drone is able to give them information, though. Going to drone out that there's two players sitting in theater. They know, and Saba, oh, what a great peek. Taking out the IQ early in this round. But Hendrix fighting back with one of his own. He's going to take out Pulse, which means that is one less Nitro Cell and the information to give. Jet gets taken out by the Zafia from Study, and Saba also getting taken out. Hendrix going off with 2 kills so far in this round, and now he's got all the room in the world to make the vertical holes. It's down to Barry and Water, the 2 anchors of the site, and they've now got to defend 4 angry Mystic players. try and get a little fancy here, peeking through the vertical holes made by the Buck right now. Looks like both players are just going to be sitting towards this service side, unable to really do much, even if somebody walks into the site. And actually, they're both going to be going through the rotate hole. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication here. And Sofia going to swing across. And that'll be a great shot from Barry with the SMG-11. Holographic sight gonna block the view a little bit, and that'll be the Zafia to find one. Make it a second. Water hazard goes down. And that'll be Mystic to even up this game. Really, just a solid scoreline here. And fighting back and forth every single round, and nobody is really lacking. Everybody's pulling their own weight. We will see Swift Uprising attempt the kitchen area again. Of course, they have one more attempt on this before their hookah billiards unlocks, and they can go back to that site should they choose. But who knows? They may try and shut down this kitchen take and wanting to lock down a round. Like some of the same setups. We actually do see the switch from a Maestro into a Doc here. Potentially to make use of the ACOG site available to him.
Locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
We do see the Pulse again. Wondering how that's played, but of course, Jaeger always being seen, as well as the Smoke and the Mozzie, which they have been running every single round so far. Not gonna lie, I'm surprised there was not a Mozzie ban. You see both teams running this Mozzie very heavily. It's almost like he's kind of a must-have. So removing him from the game and learning how to play another operator may just be a strong move there. Especially with some bans that, you know, could easily be negated. But of course, I guess, to be fair, the Mozzie is run over the Valkyrie because Valkyrie was banned. So if you ban Mozzie over Valkyrie, then I guess everybody would just have a Valkyrie. Or if you ban both, somebody's gonna get confused. But early information here. Buck going to shoot the default cam. It looks like they will be trying to attempt the same sort of push that they did last time.
Attackers recovered the
playing on the windows, opening the hatches, and trying to figure out where these roamers are.
Drone ready.
Heartbeat sensor deployed.
It's like droning out. They're gonna start noticing that there aren't any upstairs roamers, giving the attackers all the room in the world to just do whatever they need.
Deploying sensor.
Yes, it does look like they realized that is Zafia gonna be swinging right inside, and actually information given away where the Doc is, and he is gonna have to reposition himself. Front door does get open, and the upstairs control is theirs to take. They do have vertical holes being implemented. They start turning around right now. They need to figure out how they're going to approach the site. And actually, Hendrix does get tagged, and we do see the Nitro go off, and it's not going to find anybody. That'll be the Pulse Nitro Cell gone, and actually the Pulse also gone, as Chud does get shut down by Suck for 20.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
Water hazard to find his own, though, onto Nasty. Evening out the scoreboard just a little bit. He's trying to find a second one on to Matthias. Looks like he will be backing up, as well as Saba. We do see one of the stim actually used. It's weird. Isn't the Doc supposed to be shot in the head? And it looks like this little roam squad going together here, holding each other's angles, and actually this IQ going to get peeked into right as Water looks away, and Saba going to get shut down. And what a great second peek, taking out a second player. And that'll be Barry shut down. Jabin going off again. He's found another 3K, and he's going to be able to find a 4, taking out Jet. And Mystic winning round 9 and making this their game again. It looks like Nasty a little bit laggy. Unavailable to choose an operator, and he does crash. Waiting for the rehost call. Of course, we are in the op select phase. If they call for a rehost, it is allowed. It is given to them. But not actually going to see a rehost call. I'm assuming they're waiting for this round start to happen. And actually, Nasty is going to make it back in time. So no rehost. And he gets picked on glass. He better be hoping for a 6-pick quick. He's got 1 second. He's going to make it. No, he's going to get locked into glass. He wasn't able to do it in time. So we will see a glass round. So this lead that
protect your bombs
Mystic has built
by
up,
attackers.
will they be able to keep it now that they do have a player running an operator that is not necessarily good for them? They have been winning rounds. Notice, the round that somebody left, they did lose. So does it happen again? Of course, the first round he left and wasn't able to play at all. This round they do have him, but does it really count if he's on this operator? Is, you know, do we see him as alive? Who knows? Anybody can pop off with the OTS, and it will be a joy to watch Nasty pop off like this for 4 days. But again, Swift Uprising, losing the site a second time and deciding to go right back upstairs. They know that they had this site locked down last time, and they're planning on taking it again. Of course, with Mystic unable to do it last time, it makes you wonder, even with this handicap, are they going to be able to do it? Alright, and there's the telltale sign of the Glaz being in the game, and he's actually going to whip out that sight. Mozzie going to peek right into him, and he's not actually going to be able to take that shot off. I think Mozzie does know, and actually going to try and pre-fire somebody, not going to find any damage, though. Legion not going to repeat that one as he falls back to the coal vibe stairs after almost getting his head taken off by that sniper rifle. They know that they have Glaz, so it's a wonder how they're not going to be peeking much now. Of course, Glaz going to be a great pick against actually a smoke, since he can see directly straight through it. Do hear a grenade go off. Hendrix does burn one of his 2 nades. And this round is slowly starting to come to its climax, as all players are starting to prepare here. Getting the drone, finding the information, and they're now starting to push into this site. Hendrix to find the entry frag, onto the Mozzie. That's the nitro cell down. They have no more nitro cells remaining in this round, meaning post plant might just be a little bit harder. Of course, also for that track stingers to block off the flank, and it looks like it will be this aquarium push. Now that they've given information, they're going to need to go into this quick, and Barry to find another SMG-11 kill. He's been popping off with it today, but it's not going to be a match for the Zofia, who's going to be able to take the early kill. Saba on the flank, though. It looks like they're being proactive about it. They might know somebody's on the flank, but he's actually going to back away from it. Saba is going to have a free push if somebody walks into him. Unsure of where that came from. He's actually going to start walking down this 90 hallway with 30 seconds remaining. Attackers are going to start preparing to push this. We do see a stun go off, but actually Zofia tagged a lot by Water Hazard, pre-firing that wall, and he does get it open. He's going to start pre-firing it now. He does need to reload his gun, though. We do see another smoke.
15 seconds.
As Legion runs right through and Nasty 2 shut down 1, but Saba, one of his own, and the diffuser is going to go down.
Attackers need to protect the diffuser.
It's a 2 versus 2, unable to do the damage required, and it's a 1 versus 2, and it's Saba alone. And Matthews going to find the kill to put Team Mystic to match point here. What a crazy round, and that Glaz kill. Something great to see. And wow, even with the Glaz, we do see Mystic to take that round. What a, even I guess we can't really call it a handicap anymore. They actually pulled that off with the Glaz, and it looks like Nasty. Maybe a little bit unsure of whether to go him again or not. Ends up locking into that thermite position, and it looks like they're actually Swift going to be going to Penthouse and Theater. This is by far one of the weirder things we've seen tonight.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
Regarded
bombs.
as one of the most
Take some trauma plates.
one-sided sites in the game, and Swift Uprising have actually chosen to go there. Whether it was to try and catch them off guard, or I can honestly not be sure.
Located by attackers.
We also do see 2 ACOGs as well as a Maestro. Of course, not having the ACOG anymore, but again, one of the weirder things we've seen tonight.
10 seconds remaining.
This site is just, it's cramped, it's
5
claustrophobic,
seconds
and
to
to see it,
ADS up and running.
definite.
Attackers are
I can't get off of this. I'm sorry. Looks like we will have one of the doors open. They might just try and go for some runouts in a moment here.
Reloading!
Looks like the attackers know exactly what to do, though. Not even getting anxious here. They will take a lot of quick aggression, taking a lot of the map control away and forcing the defenders. He actually does see somebody, but it's not gonna connect. I don't believe he actually registered that he saw somebody in the VIP area. Of course, with such quick control here, IQ will be able to capitalize on the information given to her. A lot of running around at the moment. We actually do see first track stingers going off though, so that way the gridlock can give that. And what a flick from Zofia through the wall. Stuck for 20. Really getting his money's worth here. He's gonna be going for a quick peek here. He does get shot, but he's actually gonna find the Jaeger on the floor. Jaeger's down, unable to get up at the moment. Of course, Saba could run and try and heal. And he could make it through the drone hole, but actually Jet Hunter, 2 go down. Saba, great crosshair placement to find 1, but not going to be able to find a second one as Matthews to shut him down. And it's all down to the smoke sitting in the middle of the site. He knows there's a drone. He's just going to look at him as that is the game, folks. Matthews to find the final frag of the game. We're seeing GGs all around. And what a crazy game it was. From heartbreak to all up to the top. Team Mystic to take it down. And again, to see that site, it was definitely on the weirder side. It's a site that's cramped. It's a site that you feel like you can't move even when you can. Why did you get the Rook wallbang?
Yo, by chance, Vexxey, did you get that?
Yes.
That wallbang? Thank you,
Sus.
buddy.
Yo, GG boys. Good gaming with y'all.
Sus.
Yeah,
that was a good
GG,
game.
man.
And that'll be the game, folks. I hope you guys all enjoyed this game. What
Nasty best
matchup.
IGL. NA boys.
And that'll be it. I thank you guys for watching. Please make sure to check out WBPLeague on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, all of their socials, as well as being able to check me out on Twitter, Vexxey NA, and stop by my stream. I do stream a lot on Twitch. But I will see you guys later. And that is the game. Mystic wins 7-4 on Coastline.